Hey guys, what it is yo girl Cadillac. I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm the Draw My Life prison wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice, hoping to see justice before it all fades to black. Yeah, it's your girl Cadillac. Anyways, I'm coming in today on March the 25th. The last couple of hours, it's about 10:30 p.m. Yes, your girl finally got a day off from work. Yes. And I'm going to stay up and live it to the fullest. I got lots of work to do. So anyways, guys, so today I am drawing Miss Christina Randall. And I spent all day editing this, the video that you see along the side of me. I spent all day editing that. It actually was recorded me drawing her over 4 separate videos. It was 2 lives from my channel's my cousin's channel, D_Almighty Mac. Check his page out if you have not. He is the blind chef. He cooks blind. He also sings over there. And now I guess he's doing like reviews and stuff, or just having discussions and things. So check out his channel. But there were 2 different occasions that we had different topics. They will be linked in the description box, where I did the first 2 sessions of drawing this picture. And then the last 2 sessions I never released. Those were just strictly just me sitting down, recording myself drawing. So I oh gosh, that word, edited. I got to break it down so I can say it right. I edited those all, like, I had to edit out, I had to take out all the parts where we were talking and just play the parts where I'm drawing, because I usually talk and draw during this session and I get sidetracked and everything else. So those will be linked in the description. So anyways, why I am drawing Miss Christina Randall. Oh, before I get started, I have got to give a shout out. Actually, I usually say shout out. I don't know if it's shout out or whatever, to Miss Blessed to Be a Blessing. She has truly been a blessing to me. Thank you, girl, for always being here. Thank you for sharing my content. Thank you for watching, liking, supporting. Thank you so much. Anybody that watches this video, please go and support her as well. I'm going to put a link to her channel in the description box. She really is a blessing, and she has a lot of content on her channel. She's a YouTuber and she doing her thing, y'all. So check her out. Let's support. But let's get into today. Okay, so today I'm talking about another one of my favorite YouTubers. This is Miss Christina Randall. She was a prison YouTuber. She did spend several years in Florida DOC, and you know that I am actually what do you call that? Advocate for criminal justice reform here in the state of Florida, because baby, criminal justice reform and prison reform, because even if, you know, the system messed up, but once they go into the system, the prison system is messed up as well, the conditions and everything. So I am also in the box going to link the video that started out Miss Christina. So first I got to tell you a little background. In 2020, y'all know your girl was in college. I was hitting them books. Oh my gosh, was it hard. 2020. I already knew when Christmas of 2019 came, I knew once we had came back from our Christmas break that it was going to be ridiculous. If I didn't think it was hard then, it was going to be really ridiculous, because the next semester that started in January, I had to work overnight. I was working in a laundry room at a theme park overnight, from 8 p.m. I believe. No, at first it started at 9 p.m. But then they moved us down to starting at 8:30 p.m. It used to be 5 in the morning, but then it changed to 4:30 in the morning. So I would work from 8 p.m., 8:30 until 4:30 in the morning. I had a internship 3 days a week really, no. I don't think I did. Did I do the 3 days a week? I think I did 4 days a week. I really cannot remember. But when I was hired on, they told me that it would be like 2 days. No, that's what happened. It was supposed to be several days a week, 3 to 4 days a week with only 4 to 5 hours a day. But when I got hired for the internship, they told me that it was going to be 3 days at 8 hours a day. Oh my gosh, that was a lot for me. I thought it was going to be the shorter amounts of time. So with the 8-hour internship, and I just got off at 4:30 in the morning, your girl would have to go to her car and sleep, because the theme park and my internship in my school was all in like the same vicinity, which was not by my house. It was like 20 to 30 minutes from my house. So it was no point to try to go home. So I would literally get off of work, hit that clock, and go to my car, lay the seat back, and go to sleep until it is time to like 7-ish or 8-ish get ready in the car and then head to my internship. Now, the thing about it was my internship, I had to dress up because I was an intern at a church. So I had to dress up. Girl, so, and then if I made it home, because eventually it started getting too cold to sleep in my car. You know, I have bad circulation. I have the carpal tunnel. I have the herniated disc. So sometimes it was impossible to sleep in my car because of my circulation. So I would have to go home. And it really wasn't no better, because I wouldn't get in the bed. Getting in the bed mean your girl is going to bed and I'm not going to wake up. So I would literally sleep in a chair at that point if I did make it to the house. And during that time, once I got off of my internship, it's like 5 o'clock traffic. And I had to be at the theme park at around 8 something. So it really wasn't a lot of time in between that, because once I hit through the traffic, I only had about 2 hours before I had to return back to work. So many times I would just drive back to work and then sleep in the parking lot until it was time to clock in. Oh my gosh. It was one time when my computer crashed when I was in my web design classes, and I had this website that was due that day. Oh my goodness. And something just happened to my computer. That thing shut down. And I was trying everything, because I really was just going to drop my homework assignment in the Dropbox. And as I was trying to drop it, I rushed to my little theme park, had my car. I had like the plug in my car. I had the little adapter, and I was going to drop my assignment, and the computer crashed. I was crying. I called my daughter, please get here. Please get here. I don't know what's going on. I thought it was my charger went out. She brought me another charger. It wasn't the charger. Because I ran inside the theme park to plug it in and tried to drop it. It still wouldn't work. And I kept fooling with it until it was time to clock in to work. I had went almost, by the time I got off of work, it would have been almost 40 something hours since I had slept. It was almost 48, but it wasn't quite. Oh my God. I was in there barely folding them clothes. So it was a freaking struggle. So a little bit through the middle of that, I literally think I was just something was going to happen to me. I was doing too much. I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't eating right. I wasn't none of that. I was just trying. And meanwhile, remember, my child had just, in 2020, no. She just graduated, because I should have told you that struggle being in school, raising a high schooler that is in every single thing you can think of. That was hard. But no, she had graduated, so she was already in college by that time. So I'm thinking, if I could just get through this, once I graduate, your girl gonna be, I thought I was gonna be in the graphic design department in the theme park. That's my goal. That's what I wanted to do. That was the whole reason for that. So I'm thinking that's going to happen, not knowing that what 2020 was actually about to bring. Okay. So all of a sudden it was a shutdown completely. shut down. So I'm like, what's good? Nobody knew what was going on. I didn't know if school was worth it to finish. We didn't know what was happening. School had went from in class to online. I was also I became teacher all day, trying to help my nephew pass the 3rd grade. And y'all know when they first started that virtual homeschooling, nobody had a clue what to do, not the teachers, nothing. It was like they was given too much abundance of work. It became to where I had to work on my assignments the first 2 days of the week and get those all turned in college now. And the rest of the week was devoted to hurrying up and crunching all his work that my nephew had and getting that turned in by Friday. So it was so much going on. And I did end up failing. I passed the internship. And at that time, when the internship had changed to remotely working from home, oh my gosh, that is when they needed everything. I mean, they didn't utilize me as much. I did a little bit of stuff for the church when I was working in their office, but when it turned work from home, the first lady was emailing me every other day. Oh, I need this, Kita. I need that. Can you get me this? Can you get me that? Maybe I should show a little of that artwork that I did for them. I did a couple of pieces. I'll, let them play up at the top. But yes, that is a awesome church. Jump Ministries. They are online. You can look them up. But they were so welcoming, and I'm so thankful that is the internship. It's like God just knew, like he had set up a special place for me to intern at, because it was another intern, but I didn't get that one. I completely missed their phone call, being busy and all over the place. I missed their email, never got back to them, which is bad business on my part. But girl, so after all of this, it's the middle of the shutdown, and I'm finding myself not knowing what the heck I'm going to do. And I decided, since we're just sitting home all this time, to start over. Like, it's a lot of my drawings that I decided I was just going to Photoshop and do the most and like re-edit those and see what happens. Who knows what was going on during that time. So I remember doing this one thing, and I edited all of these pictures. I said it right, and released it, and nobody watched it. Nobody looked at it on Facebook. Like, I was so irritated. I'm tired of doing the most and nobody sees my work at all. Like, I just need somebody to see it. Like, it should be worth something, but it's like literally like, no, 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 too much talent. I don't want to see it. No. That's exactly how people treat me. Like, girl, like, just look at it. It's not going to hurt you. So, I was so mad. And the one thing during 2020 that would be the highlight of my day, I started walking. And I would love to just walk around the block, and I would watch YouTubers. And I told you how I got into watching Miss Ro Clausen and Christina Randall. And I said that I was mad. I was walking. I'm like, I'm deleting my YouTube. I'm deleting my Facebook. I'm deleting Instagram. I don't want none of this. I'm tired of creating, because as long as you have it, you're going to want to create for it. And I'm like, that would kill it if I just delete it. Like, I won't have the urge anymore. Thank God I weaned myself off of Facebook, because that was a complete waste of time. I'm no longer stuck to Facebook. So now we just got to wean myself off of YouTube. But I was like, I ain't doing this no more. I'm tired of wasting my time. Won't nobody, not even my family. Like, I beg my family, please, y'all only have to support me till I can get myself up and running. My family look at me like, girl, goodbye. They won't push like. They act like if they push like, it's going to kill them. They're going to get sick if they share or something. I don't know what's wrong with them, but you look to your family to be your support system. But unfortunately for me, I've never had a support system. So that's kind of why I've never been able to take off the ground. I really wish, it was all in my own doing, like where I could control whether it worked or not, which I know it's out of my hands. So until I gain any type of support, I understand, and I'm coming to terms with my art is not really going to go too much further. So as I'm walking and watching Miss Ro Clausen, it kept giving me someone to watch. And I'm like, no, I don't like her thumbnail. I don't want to watch her. I want to watch Ro Clausen. One day, I'm like, it keeps showing me this video. Let me watch this girl. And it was Miss Christina Randall. I watched one video from her and fell in love with her and her channel. So I'm going to give you a little bit about her. Let me read this. I went back. This was so cool. I went back and watched her first video. Oh, it takes me down memory lane and puts me right back in when I first saw her and fell in love with her on YouTube. Okay. Dang, I'm out of time. I'm going to have to upload this and then restart over.
It's